What up, y'all sucker motherfuckers? It's straight trash, bitch. You already know what it is. So, I want to let y'all know I am where I'm supposed to be. I went on a little trip to Chicago. Now we back home. So, I know y'all didn't know this, but a while back, I was staying with my mom's, but I'll tell you where it all started. So, before I get in this video, I need y'all to like and subscribe already if you haven't already. So, get this, yo. So, I had my own crib, right, in Colorado. I had my job and all that shit. And everything was going fucking great, right? And then we took a vacation. And then before Thanksgiving, and we came back. And I was wrongfully terminated from my job. A good job. I had a good job. I was making good money, like $1,500 checks every 2 weeks. Up to like 26 hours overtime, mandatory. Like, it was fucking awesome, yo. I had everything. And, my mistake, of course, when we got money in front of us, it burns a hole in our pocket. And unfortunately, I didn't save a lot of money, but I was wrongfully terminated. I won unemployment on that case as well. So it justified everything that I'm telling you guys, and it's the truth. But it was hard for me to recover from that. It was a good job. It was all I was doing, all I knew. Ended up losing my crib before Thanksgiving. The week of Thanksgiving, got evicted. Christmas came along. My lady fucking there for me, holding me down and shit. I couldn't give her a good Christmas. It's not always about material. It's about just family and being there for each other. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it was fucked up. It took me 5 months to get a job, and that's not saying, I was lazy. I don't have a license. I got my license took from me by state, and I have to pay the state some bread back, you know what I'm saying, to get that back. So I was looking for a job, and I also had to find a job that was close enough for me to walk. My grandma had open arms. My 80-year-old grandma had open arms for me and my lady. We lived there, and then I don't know what happened. My grandma was going through mine and my lady shit, and then found some shit, and then told me we had to leave. So I got kicked out by my grams, and couldn't be there no more. I don't know. My father's side of the family, my dad left when I was 3. Hasn't been around all my life. And then his family kind of don't treat me the best. Shout out to my family that does treat me right, though. I appreciate y'all. Y'all don't go unnoticed, you know what I'm saying? But that happened there. We lost that place to stay. I was working at Wendy's. I was working night shift. I was going in at 8 and getting off at 2 in the morning and walking home. Or my lady would pick me up, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to wake my lady up at 2 in the morning to get me, so I try to walk home. And that was during the winter. And then I moved to my mom's. My mom lived in another part of Colorado, lived in Loveland. So I was working at Wendy's. My lady would get off work, come to me. I'd use her car and go to work. Or my mom would drop me off, get my lady from my work. Sorry, y'all. Get my lady from my work and then let me use her car. Whatever. I didn't have a car yet, you know what I'm saying? And then I fucking searching for jobs, and I finally got another job, which I was working at Lazy Days RV. I was detailing RVs and shit. Ain't nothing special, but I was staying chiefed up, you know what I'm saying? And it was pretty fucking lit, you know what I'm saying? And I worked 2 jobs. I was holding down 2 jobs. 2. I worked night shift at Wendy's, and then I worked the other job during the day. So I'd get off work to go to work. I was pulling over 140 hours, 160 hours every 2 weeks between both jobs put together. So that's when I got my car, the truck that I did some of my videos in, you know what I'm saying? And I was so proud of myself, so I dropped the Wendy's job. I was able to keep my day job, and that's all I was sticking with. And then I went through that. I was living with my mom. She took me and my lady in open arms, which I was appreciative, you know what I'm saying? Never take shit for granted. And, like, shit went sideways. Like, my mom's man, he's a piece of shit, yo. He don't work, he don't do shit. I was paying his part of the bills. I was taking care of his bitch ass. But low key, I was happy to be there, help my family, and be there for my mom, you know what I'm saying? And my brother and sister thinking I was doing good. My lady, she was working, saving money. My lady's been holding down a job even when I was jobless. My lady independent. She a good woman, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm not independent. I'm independent, you know what I'm saying? But that shit went sideways with my mom's. That nigga kicked me out, all that bullshit. And then, so get this, I don't have my truck anymore. Like I told y'all, why not just take things for granted and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I was pretty upset, but I made peace with not having my vehicle no more, you know what I'm saying? Because my mom had the title, it was in her name. Because without a license in the state of Colorado, you can't register a vehicle, and you also need to be insured before you register a vehicle, and it needs to pass emissions. So therefore, I was kind of fucked. So it was in her name, which was cool. Everything was going good. My mom said she never do me bogus like that. And then fucking, of course, she did me bogus like that, so I had to leave my vehicle behind that I spent money on, you know what I'm saying? But that happened, kicked out of my mom's, and then my aunt took us in. My aunt, you know, thank God for my aunt, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love my aunt. Shout out to my aunt, my uncle Joe, my aunt Tony. I love y'all. We love you, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. I appreciate for you having open arms for me and shit. That's family. That's real family. That's what family is supposed to be. And you know what I'm saying? Like, the morals and value of life I learned from them was amazing, because growing up, my mom didn't really raise me. She sent me off with different family members all my life and shit, you know what I'm saying? But who hasn't gone through that shit? And if you haven't, you know, that's cool. You got mom and dad, appreciate that shit. I'm 21 years old and I'm cool. I'm cooling. Like, I came to the realization I don't need no one to be happy but myself, you know what I mean? My lady makes me hella happy, so the only woman I need in my life is my lady, and my children, the children I'm gonna have, you know what I'm saying? Like, only people I need in my life. I have a bigger picture than just trying to have a mother and father in my life. I don't need it. They weren't there all that time. Why do I need them now? I really don't. I made it this far without. So that happened, you know what I mean? Like, all that happened within the year, and it just, I was on top and I fucking fell. Like, I fell off so fucking hard, like, fucking hard, yo. Like, yo, I just got my last check for my job. My checks ain't fucking banging and booming. My check was $726, you know what I'm saying? And the money I had before that, it went real quick too, you know what I mean? Because how everything went down. But you know, I wanted to let y'all know and show you guys that hard times, they're temporary. Hard times and trials of life, you get through that shit. I swear to God, yo. I fucking swear. I went from having no crib, no nothing, no car, no nothing. Like, I bought me a car. I worked 2 jobs and I hustled for that shit to get that shit. I earned that shit. And then I couldn't bring it with me, so imagine how hurt I was. I was mad hurt, but my goal, get a better car. But guess what? I may have lost those things I lost. I may have lost them. They may be gone. But I'm so fucking happy. You know why? Because I'm where I'm at now, rocking with my lady. We rocking together, and we on the same page, and we just got our fucking crib, yo. It's an apartment, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice 1-bedroom. I want to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all our new apartment and shit. I'm excited. That's what the next video is going to be. But, you know, right now, I just wanted to let y'all know what really went down in the past year with me. You know what I mean? And I should have made these videos a long time ago. I probably should have started this fucking channel, you know what I mean? But I didn't. I really didn't. And I regret not doing it, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it just, time. Time is so valuable. And it's all about how you use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here, I'm gonna start working this shit. Trust me, I start work tomorrow. My lady starts work tomorrow. We got jobs. We got the deposit. We paid that a week ago. Or 2 weeks ago, we paid the deposit and we weren't even here yet. And then we just stopped and got money order for the rest of the rent, for the full rent. And you know, rent ain't even that bad out here. Shit, 670 for a 1-bedroom on the 3rd floor. Shit, we getting that shit. You already know what's up. And you know what I'm saying? Like, not only that, but I'm counting all my blessings that I have in front of me. We got a crib. I'm not crying because I don't have a car. I'm not crying because I don't have no TVs. I'm not crying because this and that. Fuck crying, man. Crying ain't gonna get you nowhere. You gotta get up off your ass and go get it yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying take that shit. I'm saying work for that shit. Hustle for that shit. Get that fucking money. I'm always telling everyone, get that money. Get that money. Hustle hard. Hustle hard. Like, y'all motherfuckers need to stay safe and shit, but I'm telling you, the money is what makes things go. You know what I'm saying? Money talk, bullshit walks, homie. You ain't got no money, ain't no one gonna listen to you, man. Growing up my whole life, people look at me like I wasn't shit. Being raised by a single mother and then not wanted by my fucking parents and then sent off this and that. People judge quick. People always say, oh, you look like you got potential. Potential? What the fuck you mean potential? Potential ain't shit. You know what potential is? It means that there's a chance you'll make it in life. A fucking chance. Don't ever take you have potential as a compliment. That's not a fucking compliment. That means they say you have potential. That means they have some doubt in you, though. It means you could go either way, up to the top or fall to the bottom. And I'll tell you what, I'm 21 years old. 21. When I turned 21, I got kicked out of my mom's. And my mom, she was blaming me for everything that was going down. Whatever, dog. I blame myself all my life for everyone not being there for me. I blame myself for my dad not loving me. I blame myself for my mom's not wanting me. I blame myself for everything. In all reality, it wasn't my fault, yo. It wasn't my fault. That's what we all got to see, the big picture. Y'all got to get out of that tunnel vision. Because I used to have that tunnel vision and I was depressed as a motherfucker. I'm happy now. I'm way happy now. Because anyone else's fucking problems, anyone else's issue with me, or what they caused with me, or emotion they put on me, I remember that. I suppressed that shit. Fuck that. They have no control over my emotion. They have no control over anything. And you know why? Because I'm in control. I'm in control. It's my fucking life, my emotion, my mind. Your mentality has to be strong and positive. The trials and the hard times of life are only temporary, unless you want them to be permanent. People go, man, why am I happy, man? Why this and that? Why this and that? Blah, blah. Why me? Fuck you. What the fuck you mean, why you, motherfucker? There are kids out there starving with no fucking parents, not shit, with a shitty pamper all day, and they have no control over it. And you think your life is bad? Shit, all the shit I went through in a year is enough to fucking make someone want to kill themselves. Financial issues is one of the number one priorities, is one of the number one issues within relationships in this whole life. A lot of people take their life over fucking money problems. Money don't run my life. Money don't. I run my life. You know what I mean? Like, money doesn't even make me happy. Like, yo, like, I just got paid. Me and my lady just paid the rent. What do I have left to my name? A couple $100. That shit could go like this, or that shit could go like this. So you tell me, who's it really up to? Is it up to me? Is it up to me? Or is my money just going to disappear on its own? Shit, you end up broke because you want to be broke. You feel me? You end up fucking dumbfounded because you want to be dumbfounded. Like, don't be stupid. Be smart. And that's what I'm talking to you guys for. Like, yo, I'm telling you, shit turned around for me real quick. My lady and I, shit turned around for both of us. And my lady, she's been rocking with me when I had no money. She's been rocking with me when I had money. She's been rocking with me in my lowest times. She rocking with me when my mom pretty much disowned me. She rocking with me when my dad's was fucked up to me when I met him. I met my dad, right? Alright, before I met my dad. So, before all this, and I was at my grandmama's, so my dad, right, he didn't want to see me, right? He was mad at me because I called his ass out one day and I was talking some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm going to say what I want to say because that's how the fuck I feel, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be gone 16 years of my life. What the fuck you expect, you know what I'm saying? Or 17 years, matter of fact. And my mom, she raised me only a couple years out of my life. She been gone like 15 years, you know what I'm saying? So, like, when I was at my grandmama's and Christmas came around and I had nowhere to go, she was like, what are you doing for Christmas? Do you have anywhere else you're going to go? And I was like, nah, I thought I was going to spend my first Christmas with you guys. I haven't seen y'all in like all my life. Like, my mom didn't have me and you fucking, you know what I mean? Like, my mom didn't communicate with y'all, nothing. Like, kept me from y'all. So I'm like, whatever, yo, you know what I'm saying? So, she asked me if I could leave on Christmas, or because my dad said if I'm there, he won't show up because he don't want to have no problems, or he don't want to see me, pretty much. So my grandma pretty much told me, that's like saying I'm not her grandson, telling me can I leave so my father can be there because he wants to take his kids there. And then later on, he came to his senses and was like, "No, you ain't gotta go, blah blah." And I'm like, "Fuck that shit," you know what I'm saying? So I ain't with that shit. But my 80-year-old grandmama, I had the choice. I could have blew up and fucking yelling this and that. I didn't. I was understanding because I love my family, and I don't want my family to go out with anything on their heart, and I don't want any family to leave life with anything on my heart. So it hurt. It hurt, you know what I'm saying? And that's the memory I have with my grandma. And my lady's coming, but you know what I'm saying? The hard times in life are temporary. And I just want to let y'all know what's up. I've been told by my 80-year-old grandma, she don't even want me there, you know what I'm saying? And imagine how you would feel. But You already know what it is. It's straight trash, bitch. The hard times of life are temporary, and you know what? Look. This is my lady. She's all excited. We just got our apartment together. Say hi, baby.
Keys.
Ooh, she got the keys to the crib. But like I was saying, y'all, you know the hard times of life are temporary. You guys are gonna go with us to see our apartment. We're gonna go inside, take a little look around, and yeah, thank you for watching this straight trash, bitch. You already know what it is. Say bye, baby.
Bye.